Alrighty. Everything all good. Pot boom. It's running all good. Alrighty. How's everyone doing? Doing good? We doing good? Alright. So yeah, I just now realized I've missed an upload or uploads, I guess, for today. I didn't realize that the scheduled shit had stopped. Oh, kind of there's other shit I needed to do. Oh well. But yeah. Okay. Sorry. It was text. Anyways. Yeah. I mean, if you're watching in the future, probably shouldn't be a big deal, but I mean, nobody really watches anyways, so who the fuck am I kidding? But, yeah. So, last stream, I had to end it short because fucking stutter. God damn, I fucking hate it. It just comes out of fucking nowhere. But yeah, so we got called out to help them with playing ball against the Okonomia Titans, I think. And because they were cleaning the field with them, but then they got this big hot shot fucking prodigy kid at it on the other team to come in, and so they called us down to try to get the advantage back or whatever, level the playing field or what have you. But yeah. Anyways, let's hop back into it. Also, apologies in advance for ripping out your ears and shit. Oh shit, I need to turn it down for myself, actually. There we go. Alright. I heard that when Commodore was little, he was on the Okonomia Titans. Or, I heard... whatever. You figured it out, alright? His old team was losing, so that's why he jumped in as a relief pitcher and took the mound. Now it's just terrible. We can't even hit any foul balls, much less get anyone on base. But still, as a Cushian pitcher barging in, it's unfair. We are just playing for fun. All the boys wearing the Hinamizawa Fighters uniform were hanging their heads in disappointment. I knew almost all of their faces. Isn't everyone here classmate? Oh, I see. We're the only school in Hinamizawa after all. Oh, it's Tomita-kun and Okamura. You're on the baseball team too? Maibara-san. His uniform was brand new, not very dirty fresh off the presses. His uniform was brand new and not very dirty, fresh off the presses. I could see handmade banners with their names written on them in the grandstands. I see. Their families came to root for them in their debut game today. Okamura said he just got his bat today as a present from his dad. The brand new bat sparkled. With that kind of present, a man just has to perform well. He practiced swinging a whole lot just for today. Tomita-san as well. He went too far. He tore the skin off his hand. See? Unfortunately. He tore his hand. His torn hand looked like it hurt. But from that injury, you could sense his backbone. I get it, guys. You want to make your big moment a good one. Aight. Vroom. The savior of the Okonomiya Titans. We could hear the sounds of this Kamada-kun's tremendous fastball practice. Oh, this was no joke. It was definitely on a level far above high school kids. But at his level, he clearly shouldn't have been interrupting a grass lot game, grudge match though it may have been. He should have understood how much better he was, too. This guy. Was he being serious against opponents like these? Yep. Dana thinks it's immature. Then his eyes grew harsh. It took a lot to get Rina mad. As for Tomita-kun and Okamura-kun, they were sniffling, fighting back tears. Okay, here's my thought though. It'd be more of an insult if he held back, you know? Granted, he didn't need to hop in at all. I mean, it makes sense why he would, but it's like, if he were to have been on the team still, yeah, no sense to hold back. But since he had just randomly hopped in, what the fuck, man? We heard another tremendous noise from the mitt. I turned around, and this left arm Kamada-kun guy was looking at us and grinning boldly. Anyway, that's how it is. Now let's come to this. We've got no choice. We have to engage in real battle. Yeah! Looks like we have to get serious. Yep, and then we tried getting serious, but then Michan went out with a bang. Mion, embarrassed, scratched her head, then a moment later doubled over in pain. Went out with a bang? How on earth did she end up getting injured like this? It would take a really long time to explain. The one thing I can say is that she came up empty, even though she pushed herself that hard. Ugh. I risked my life, and I couldn't even get 1 point. Our secret plan did nothing, and now we're very sad. I couldn't even imagine what sort of secret plan, I couldn't even imagine what sort of secret plan it was, but it must have been crazy enough to get her that badly hurt. Still, though, we're still playing baseball thanks to you failing, right? Hold on, I'm trying to kind of like half cover my desk with the blanket because it's still fucking freezing. My hand's covered now. Yeah. Maybe Michan's last resort wasn't very baseball-like, I think. We have no other recourse now, do we? It means that we need to settle the score front and center, in a manner befitting a baseball game. That's right. We have to settle it like baseball. I think normal people would have given up and gone for a frontal attack. But as a member of our club, I wasn't about to accept that so easily. Like baseball? I don't know. If we look at it like a baseball game, then we can't be picky, can we? It is our club's creed after all. That's correct. We can't be picky. That's the virtue of our club. Oh. Rena and Satoko laughed to each other delightfully. It wasn't really a virtue we could brag about, but the best thing about our club was that we never rolled over and gave up. But the cameras are all watching very closely, so it'll be hard to cheat. Rika-chan spread her arms wide, indicating the array of reporters in the bleachers. She was right. With all those cameramen watching us through those cameras, with giant telephoto lenses, foul play would be a fairly tough thing to pull off. That's right. That's the bottleneck. Everyone's eyes are on us, and we can't be too bold. Ow. I never did think Michan ways were very ladylike, though. Satoko and Rika-chan both nodded behind Rena. Then let's get down to business. To defeat the Huns. Our team is down 1 run right now. Plus, it's the bottom of the ninth, and we already have 2 outs. If this old man's plan had gone better, we'd have our bases loaded right about now. There's no point in lamenting a failed plan. Our club never loses heart, and always goes to the next one, Satoko said encouragingly, trying to cheer up the downcast Mion whose secret plan had failed. It may have failed, but Satoko still seemed to have another. Satoko, you seem pretty cheerful. Which means, you've got something up your sleeve, huh? Keiichi-kun, who do you think she is? It's Satoko-chan, you know? Satoko Hojo-chan. That was right. We called her Trap Master Satoko, didn't we? She would ensnare her opponent at the perfect moment, the very end. Everyone in our club knew that we could never, ever let our guards down against Satoko. I may have taught her, but she's grown a lot and doesn't seem to want to stop. Sometimes even I'm astonished at how she overcomes such slim margins. By the way, me bats next, then Satoko. We were losing by 1 point, so if we could get the next runner on a base, then the runner after that could hit a big one and end the match. And the final batter was Satoko? See? You feel like we can win now, right? I can't imagine what she's got set up, but it's got to be some kind of trap for sure. If I were the opposing pitcher, I'd definitely walk her. There's no way Satoko is going to hit a home run, even in my dreams. But if she were going to stand in the batter's box normally, without any kind of plan, I can't think of anything else she could do. And the fact that you could, and the fact that you called me here. I see. I think I know where this is going. It meant that I was a necessary piece for Satoko's trap. I'm excited. I wonder what Satoko will do. I can't wait to see Satoko's walk-off home run either. Kei-chan is indispensable for this. Understand? This is our last chance at creating an upset. We absolutely cannot fail. Right. That much I know for sure. Just watch. Satoko and I will give you all front row seats to the greatest turnaround victory of all time. Then I'll explain your instructions, Keiichi-san. Lend me ear for a moment. Satoko and I huddled up in a hidden place and held a briefing that anyone watching could tell was suspicious. I don't know what Mayabata-san and Hojo are talking about. I pray it's not some crazy trick like the one the president used. Our teammates, Tobita-kun and Okamura-kun, seemed very nervous. And then I gave them a wide smile, trying to dispel their anxiety. It'll be okay, everyone. Satoko-chan and Keiichi will be able to pull this off for us. But Haruki-san, we're up against Koshi and pitcher. I don't know if Satoko's trap will be much good. Now, everyone, be silent and watch. You're gonna get to see an interesting game. Mion, who knew everything about to transpire, looked like she was having a hard time stifling the laughter bubbling up within her. She was so terrifying as an enemy, but so reliable as an ally. Mion waved her hands at the umpire. We've got a pinch hitter! I, Mion Sonozaki, am switching out with Keiichi Mayabata. Are you sure he'll be alright? The umpire turned an uneasy gaze at the pinch hitter who had jumped in with a golf club. Don't underestimate Keiichi-kun now. The members of our club were the only ones grinning with wholehearted confidence. Oh, I'm excited to see what happens. Oh, better not fucking cut there. No! No, it's not cutting there, is it? Come Come on, tell us what fucking happened. Okay, here we go. Satiko's plan was definitely simple, but scrupulous, whatever the fuck that word is. It even looked like the entire situation had gone according to her calculations. The fact that we were losing by 1 point, the fact that I had to come late, the fact that Satiko was the last batter. It even felt kind of like this had been set up before the game started. There had been a lot of time since I got here, and during that time, the opposing pitcher, Kamada-kun, took a bathroom break. Even that felt calculated. No, this is Satiko we're talking about, so maybe. Maybe she made him drink controlled laxatives to get him to use the bathroom at this exact moment. And while he was a long way off, shut up in the bathroom, our plan would begin. The opposing pitcher, Kamada-kun, there he was. In front of the urinal, pleasantly taking care of business. He thought it was only natural he would win at a grass lot game like this, and relaxed enough to relieve himself without a care in the world. Maybe that was supposed to be his appeal. However, his relaxed state was itself our chance. Right now, you've already conceded to our club. I, too, casually walked into the bathroom. There were 3 urinals. Kamada-kun was doing his business at the farthest one. I went to the one next to him. Normally, you would leave one urinal open. Fuck hiccups. Kamada-kun seemed to notice me. I had stood right next to him after all. What? Look who it is. The big pinch hitter. He recalled seeing me swing the golf club around like an idiot, and he couldn't seem to resist the urge to laugh. I, however, wasn't frustrated in the slightest. The match had already been won the moment I arrived. The game had been decided as a big upset for our team. So now, all I had to do was push things along exactly how Satiko planned. Oh, I'm excited. I'm the one who should be laughing. I wonder if Keiichi can do it. He'll be fine. When Keiichi-san is serious, he can do this much before breakfast. Tomita-kun and Okamuto-kun, our underclassmen, asked another question with much trepidation. Is Mayabata-san really going to be able to beat that pitcher? You don't feel any confidence in Kei-chan after being in the same class with him? Someday he could be strong enough to control all of humanity. Join Kei-chan, and you could easily rule the world. The world? The world! Our teammates exchanged glances. Blanket wrap pulled up a little bit. Did Mayabata-senpai really have such incredible strength? Just what kind of strength could that be? My questions caused Kamada-kun to stare in bewilderment, and for a moment he didn't know what to say. Sorry, I don't think I heard you right. Could you say that again? I smiled thinly, looked straight ahead, and said it once more, clearly. I'll say it one more time. Let us win. Right to the point. No threats, no beating around the bush or anything. Kamada's brain couldn't figure out the meaning of what I'd said, and I could clearly tell he was confused. What are you saying? What are you, some kind of fucking moron? Let you win? Are you insane? I've relayed our demands. What's your reply? Yes or no? It goes without saying. Like hell I'd let you win. Is your brain broken? Kamada didn't hide his bewilderment. He didn't want to be around someone who would babble on like this for another second. Those thoughts spilled into his expression, and he quickly moved to leave the bathroom. Kamada-kun, what does victory mean for you? Well, that's a dumb question. Priceless, absolute supremacy. Nothing else can change it. He grinned lightly, as he answered as if to make fun of me. How like a sportsman to say that. Victory decides all. No one can change that. Of course not. No matter what kind of threats or bribes you come to me with, there is nothing valuable enough to make me abandon victory. I was waiting for those words. After spinning around 3.5 times, pointing right at Commodus' face. Then don't you think you should ask? Something worth abandoning your precious victory for. What kind of compensation would that be given? Could you be given? What are you saying, stupid? There's nothing that could, make me do that. He was denying it, but he stopped. He stopped. He was waiting. Alright, cool. Yeah, I've kind of got a headache as well, but it's not too bad. I hope you're feeling better. He was waiting. He was waiting for me to present some attractive conditions. In a magazine interview, you said your favorite foods are grilled meat, and that you don't like sweets. But you lied about that, didn't you? What? For example, let's say you went to a grilled meat buffet. What, exactly, would be on your plate? Pork lion? Korean barbecue? A pile of beef tongue? That wouldn't be it. You wouldn't bring meat with you. It would be all the pudding and gelatin and cake you could eat. The kinds a girl would love. Pretty, cute, and sweet. You love Western treats like that, don't you? Commodus' face turned utterly pale. Our club already knew that he ate a mountain of desserts when he went to the grilled meat buffet, and we were all aware of his embarrassment at his weakness for sweets, despite his age. Commodore-kun couldn't possibly have known that the particular grilled meat buffet chain in Shisabona City was owned by a member of the Sonozaki family. I'll have to be careful when I go out to eat with my parents from now on. No! I love the hearty bone-in... No. What you like is gentle, soft, cute piles of desserts topped with colorful creams. It almost makes you think of a girl, adorned in frills and ribbons, pure, ignorant of shame. Cute desserts, like those girls, so clear and clean. And with your acne-laden face, your sports cut, and your lust in full display, you sully them. Crunch, crunch, munch, munch. Ah! Shut up! That's right! You eat desserts, but you don't love them. You just dirty them, violate them, and chew them. All you do is relish in the enjoyment of soiling them. Ah! Please, no more! My secret! My secret pleasure has been found out! I can't go on living! I have to die! You idiot! Don't end your life so easily! Chris slapped. I hit him on the side of the head with as hard as I could. Commodore-kun fell down like a girl. His eyes started watering, and he broke down. I'm probably the only one in the world who thinks that those things while eating desserts. I'm nothing but a pervert, pretending to be a proper sportsman. That's right. You're a pervert. Ah! What the fuck is this? Oh my fucking god. I'm just like... I just started to picture it in my head. Alright? Like the fucking scene. And it's just like, I'm just picturing it in my fucking head. It's so fucking hilarious. Oh my fucking god. Oh, that is so fucking awesome. Oh. Fucking laughing hurts. The fucking headache. It's like starting to make my head pound. What the fuck? Oh, it's so fucking hilarious, though. Oh. Okay, hold on. I need to reposition the blinker real fast on me. Did I misclick on anything? No, I didn't. Okay. Oh, for fuck's sake. This time I didn't hit him. Instead, I clapped my hands down onto his shoulders. Do not cry, Kamada. What's wrong with a man being a pervert? Dun dun! Huh? A man ought to be a pervert, but admitting it sets a man apart from those below him. You've been honest to yourself. You can brag about that. You can be arrogant about it. You can be proud of yourself. Instead of blaming him, I told him to have pride in himself, and Kamada-kun couldn't hide his confusion. Yes, I have to be deeply moved by what you have shown me. Desserts are nothing but sweet foods eaten after meals. That's what I thought this whole time, but I was mistaken, and you showed me that. Thanks to you, I can. Starting tomorrow, I will be able to enjoy my desserts in a completely different way. For example, strawberry shortcake. Strawberry shortcake. Oh. Kamada's throat cried out. The simplicity of strawberry shortcake. Indeed. It's somehow old-fashioned, like the Orthodox maids from the gaudy times of the late 1800s. Not those flirty maids with short skirts we have now. An Orthodox, fully dressed, authentic maid. It's just strawberries, but please, Master, I could not prepare any more than this, so please give them a taste. That kind of honesty is unbelievably great. Please give them a taste. It's such a turn-on. Oh my fucking god. Ow. It hurts. Oh. Oh, I gotta power through the headache. Oh my god. Ow. Oh. A turn on. Because there's only strawberries, the soft, accented cream decorations ends up looking like frills, laces, and embroidery. As she takes it, and splits it with her fork for her master, an elegant aristocrat. No! It would be wilder if she took it and sucked on it vulgarly. That word. Like her bad master and his greasy sweat? No. More than that. The dent in the strawberry after plucking it. Isn't that even better? And you let your tongue crawl over it. Ah? What kind of taste must that be? The dent? After you pick the strawberry? I can't hold it in anymore. I'll go to Angel Moore on the way home and make a shortcake into my plaything all I want. The girl's dressed up beautifully just for me. I draw ever closer to the trembling maidens, and then one by one, I show them. For every one I eat, I hold my jaw tight, just like this, and appraise the goods, wondering which to eat next. Please translate girls as cake. Alright. Oh. Keiichi-kun seems to be talking about cake combination platters. Emphasize mine. As if I'm showing off, I hold my, or as if I'm showing off, I hold my jaw tight like this, and gulp. Has there ever been such a man such as this, who could speak so passionately about a single piece of strawberry shortcake? No, there is not. There has never been, I say. Such passionate feelings are trying to melt away the stubbornness in Kameda's mind. Kameda, I'll say it one more time. Let us win. But that would... Then fine. I won't rely on you. I rejected Kameda outright and turned on my heel. Enough. We've lost this game, it's over. I don't care about it anymore. Instead, once this game is over, why don't I head down to Angelmore and get you, getting all you can eat of gothic lolitas, decorated like Western dolls and frills and ribbons. Tonight will be the greatest feast I have ever known! Lolitas? All you can eat? Thud. Despite this being the bathroom, Kameda-kun put both his hands on the floor. I was wrong. What's wrong, Kameda-kun? If you have something to say, then say it. This is the first time I've met someone like you. Until now, I've always thought something was wrong with me, and I had to have fun and secretly. What are you waiting for, you tiny man? I already said. Admitting your perversion is what separates the boys from the men. You are a man entitled to pride. Now, reach out your hand and show me how great you really are. Come with me and accept that as your world. Clap. Kameda-kun was crying tears of gratitude, unable to speak. That was the moment we exchanged the most zealous handshake the world has ever known. The handshake of the bond of our souls. Ardent and intense. Tight and steadfast. For a long time we remained that way. It was an enthusiastic handshake, as though we were two brothers, separated at birth, embracing each other as tightly as it could give us the time, embracing each other tightly as though it would give us back the time we had spent apart. That was the moments the man who would pass into legend for eating so much during Angelmore's all-you-can-eat dessert day that he was banned from the restaurant forevermore was born. He would eventually write in his autobiography that our meeting this day was fate, but none of that had anything to do with this. Then, until later, for now, just play the game the way I described it. With just that, I turned on my heel and made it to leave the bathroom. But then, Kameda-kun stopped me. Wait! At least tell me your name. Who? Me? My name is Keiichi Marabata. No. I kind of didn't feel like using my real name. Anyway, maybe I should lie to him and use a code name. Just call me K. K? Wait, was that actually an embarrassing name? I left the bathroom behind me at a quick pace, hiding my embarrassment. But from what I heard later, I apparently looked quite gallant coming out like that. Oh, what? Satoko to Keiichi. How did the things go? Keiichi to Satoko. Negotiations successful. We settled on he and I getting all-you-can-eat desserts at Angelmore. Mion, no problem, right? 2 guests for Angelmore's all-you-can-eat desserts? Roger that. I'll set it up. I am actually quite interested in how you negotiated with them. They had a really fun talk about how delicious desserts is, probably. Oh. Bloody hell. After that, the game started again. I entered the batter's box as a pinch hitter in place of Mion. But all of the pieces were already in place. Vroom! The straight pitch whipped by me like a bullet, true to its name. The camera people raised their voices in wonder and clicked their shutters. A sharp pinch as always, or sharp pitch as always. He's really going places this summer, isn't he? That golf club pinch hitter is standing straight up too. But doesn't Kamada-kun look a little strange? It's like he's got a cold sweat. I patted my shoulder with my bat, then sneered at him in a relaxed voice. What's wrong, Kamada-kun? Not feeling well today? Ugh. I couldn't swing at the ball because I was too busy laughing at it. Was that all you got? You little... Vroom. The next pitch, with the same incredible speed as before, it curved sharply and should have thrown off the batter's skill. But Keiichi didn't move at all. He just watched coolly. You don't need any little tricks on a straight pitch, Kamada-kun. Do people fall for those curves a lot? Batters around here, that is. Both the reporters and all the people watching noticed something was strange here. Was Oshima's Kamada, the pitcher who conquered Koshien, losing this mental battle? The next straight pitch had incredible speed again, but it went a little wild. It was a ball. I snorted, not even bothering to get ready for it. What, Kamada-kun? Scared of going right down the middle? Everyone calls you the best. You'd never walk the batter. Shit. The abnormal, unexpected situation spread confusion throughout the reporters. What is he... Who is this Keiichi Maebara? How can he be so relaxed when faced with that supreme fastball? He's just bluffing. He knows he can't win. Kamada would never throw a ball that at an insincere guy like that could hit. No, I don't think it's a bluff. They say that at a high level, he can see right through others. Kamada is, without a doubt, one of the best. Which must mean he can see through that mysterious man's true value. I couldn't even read that line properly without laughing. Fuck. A really business person-like looking guy took off his sunglasses and gazed upon Keiichi. Is this... Could it be? The idiot pinch hitter who came in cheering them on with a golf club was actually a genius? I'm sure baseball has long since lost its charm for him, and now he's trying to switch over to golf. I fucking love it. A genius slugger, making a transfer into the golf world? What a tremendous loss for baseball! Stop the presses! We're changing up our sports columns. Oh, I fucking love it. But ball! Now it's a full count. This excessive production was, of course, all being dramatized by Satoko. Damn, well, you know, it's still fucking funny. The big shot constantly had their eyes on Kamada-kun. If he were to lose easily, they knew the match would have to have been fixed. Perhaps he wanted this little play of ours to create a mood where it wouldn't be strange for Kamada-kun to lose, but... Satoko, isn't this going too far? Oh, do your best now, Keiichi-san. Today, this game. Tomorrow, all of baseball. I don't want any scouts actually coming for me. I'm terrified of what would happen when the jig is up. Wait, I can't be making nervous faces right now. The ball! Base on balls! I'm totally mature, guys. Have you gotten scared, Kamada-kun? I thought you were better than this. Kamada-kun hung his head and feigned dejection. Kei-san, I did all this according to plan, right? Yeah. Well done, Kamada-kun. Keep going like this for the next batter. Let's wrap this thing up, and then... We'll go get an all-you-can-eat? The grin. Kamada-kun and I exchanged evil smiles. For some reason, there were a lot of cameras flashes right then. It seemed like our dear journalist friends took it as two worthy rivals smiling to acknowledge each other's strength. Oh, I fucking love. As I trotted over to first base, the camera flashes continued almost to the point where they were annoyed, or were annoying. Sooner harder levels? Probably not. When I got to first base, one of the reporters came over for an interview. Maribata-kun, do you plan on settling the score with Kamada-kun and Koshien? It seemed like they were about to get too big for me. Maybe I should just be honest and confess that I'm not really into baseball. Koshien? I've never been interested in Japanese baseball. Sorry. Whoa! This man, right from the start, he was always aiming for the world! He might become Japan's first ever big leaguer! What? The conversation was getting fantastically out of hand. Oh, I don't care anymore. I'll strike a guts pose for the cameras of desperation. Oh, I don't know why I'm loving this so much, but I am. And it sucks because, like, the more I laugh, the more my head hurts. Oh, I don't know how much more I can handle. Like, it is fucking pounding at the moment. Oh. Yes! Kei-chan got on the base, just as planned. Next, Satoko-chan is at bat. What will she do? What will she do? Alright then. Time to get that walk-off home and win it all. Satoko stepped up to the plate, waving the bat around. The reporters couldn't hold back their laughter. Maybe because they had just seen his battle with me. Maribata-kun finally got on base, but now it's all over. I see. So this is why Kamada-kun intentionally walked him. He didn't even fight it when he waited for their easier opponents for the final out. But to avoid a direct confrontation like that, he cannot make light of him. That Keiichi Maribata. God, I can't. All right, come on now, Kamada-san. You making fun of me? Who do you think I am, anyway? Kei-san, no! No. Maribata-san was one thing, but you think I'll lose to the likes of you? Whenever this girl stepped up to bat, she had swung wildly and missed, striking out every time. This might sound rude, but however much Kamada-kun holds back, I don't think she'll be able to hit a home run. I could hear the reporters declaring that there was no way a comeback would happen. Wait, what? Satoko. She swung wildly and missed every single time she stepped up to bat? Vroom. She swung after the sound had ended, completely mistiming it. I could hear disappointed voices coming from those rooting for Hina Mizawa. It's only natural. Every single batter has struck out. Even if worst came to worst, no one would get a hit. And that's how it didn't sound strange when Kamada-kun said this. I can't take it seriously with someone like you. I'll give you a chance. I'll throw the next one slow and underhanded. I'll let you get a hit or two so you can go home and brag to mommy. Of course, these lines were all a part of the plot, too. From out of the corner of his eye, Kamada-kun gives me a look. Was that alright? Yeah. You did great. It looked very natural. Kamada, you are a splendid actor. No. Compared to Kei-san, I'm nothing. Ow, fuck. Even that exchange was seen as heated and enthusiastic by the reporters. But, Kei-san, however slowly I pitch, can this girl really hit it? Don't worry, and throw the ball like we planned. I think I've got a good idea how this will turn out. Our exchange over, Kamada-kun moved from set position to a pitching stance. Come then, throw your merciful pitch. I'll hit a huge home run off of it. She had struck out every time she was at bat. When I heard that, my vague ideas became firm beliefs. and out of Kamada-kun's hand comes a slow, lazy pitch, as though they were playing catch. Fuck. Hiccups. Normally people would probably be able to hit it, but for Satoko, who had been striking out the whole time, just when people started to think that way, the members of our club had already realized that Satoko's trap had begun. It was true. Striking out constantly today had all been laying the groundwork for this moment. An act. All to make it feel like Kamada-kun letting off the gas wasn't strange at all. Which meant, in other words, that Satoko. Crack! Whoa! She got it! Look at it go! I don't even need to run, do I? The super huge home run Satoko hit disappeared over the roof of the school. The reporters lost their words at the sight, and then roars of applause. Despite this being what we'd anticipated, I can't help but stare in mute amazement at the gorgeous home run. Satoko strutted over to first base. Come on, what are you doing, Keiichi-san? Second base is that way. Satoko, you're really good at baseball. Satoko grinned, showing her fang-like canines in reply. Hey, if she's got a fang, she's ready to bang. Legal reasons, FBI, that is a joke. Come to think of it, she played baseball a lot with Tomita-kun and the others during lunch, didn't she? The fact that they always invited her to play meant she was probably by no means bad at it. And you purposely struck out all those times? Since before Kamada-kun even got here? Jeez, you've really got something for every occasion. I say this all the time, do I not? I only have one trap. And when everything is about to come to a conclusion, it's enough that I don't even have to worry. Damn it. That sounded kind of cool. Basically, she was just bragging about hitting the ball, but when Satoko did it, it looked so cool. We crossed home plate in order, me, then Satoko, and completed our walk-off home run. Our teammates welcomed us back with their blessings. My Battle-san! That was amazing! Totally cool! I never thought it would happen! Tomita-kun and Okamura-kun praised me. How about that, Tomita-kun, Okamura-kun? I turned things around just fine. Renata thinks you were cool too. Good work! Oh, it was nothing. I briskly clapped my hands against Rena's outstretched palm. High five. Satoko did brilliantly too. She gave us a spectacular ending. Who do you think I am? Man, can't underestimate her. Satoko Hojo. Kei-chan was great too. Winning Kamada over like that. He's a magician of duplicity. Riki-chan, I don't think that's a compliment. But really, only Keiichi-san could have pulled that off such a drastic move. I wouldn't have been able to do it myself. I would very much like you to teach me sometime. If Satoko learns such displays of power, that's terrifying to even imagine. I'd prefer it if you didn't mimic me. After declaring the match over, the umpire came to us. Well, I never... You actually won. I'm shocked. We said that Satoko could hit it, didn't we? You didn't believe us at all. The umpire scratched his head apologetically and apologized to Satoko, smiling dryly. And Keiichi-kun was amazing too, wasn't he? Keiichi-kun is actually the most reliable person here. Well, when I saw him come in with that golf club, I certainly had my doubts, but... That breathtaking battle against Kamada-kun had me on the edge of my seat. Right. That breathtaking farce. I quirked a wry smile. Not even the Buddha would have realized that while everyone thought this was a fair match, Kamada-kun and I were thinking about our evil dessert violating ways. Excuse me, coach. You remember your promise, do you not? Yeah, this is... I guess I got no choice. We did it! Keiichi-kun, this means we're having a barbecue meetup tomorrow. Then they clapped her hands, and we all began to dance with joy. Kamada-kun and their other teammates were jumping up and down, too. Wait, what's this? What's that about? A barbecue meetup? Hey, wait, what on earth are you talking about? Oh. We made a promise that if we won today's game, he'd treat us to a barbecue party with all kinds of high-class meats. It wasn't looking good for us when for a while when Kamada-kun appeared, but thanks to Keiichi-san, we've won that privilege. I see. So that's what this was all about. It was certainly not a game we could have lost. Irie's big wallets will be so sad, so sad. You're right about that, but I did make a promise. Irie? Alright. When we eat, we do it without any mercy. We need to feed our growing bodies after all. You're growing quite fine. Alright, everyone. Tomorrow we dine like kings. Yeah! All of the members of Hinamizawa Fighters raised their fists high in the air and cheered. Rika-chan was petting the head of the umpire, who was smiling painfully at the off-kilter remarks. He gave her his head and looked like he was about to cry. It looked like the price of victory would be pretty big. You beat me, but I have no choice since I promised. Guess I should go shopping for some meat. Coach, grab some grade A beef like you promised. We won't forgive you if you buy nothing but vegetables to keep it at cheap. Boo-hoo. The umpire, whom they were calling Coach, grinned dryly, crestfallen. Umpire? Coach? The uniform he was wearing had Hinamizawa Fighters written on it. Oh, so he's not just the umpire. He was actually our team's coach. Cool. Naibata-kun, is that alright? Can I call you that? Yeah. This comeback wouldn't have happened here were not for you getting on base. Please, come to tomorrow's barbecue. No, besides that, would you please consider joining the team? If you were with us, we could dominate the whole prefecture. Coach, let's leave that aside for now. You should be more worried about your wallet. Despite the coach being an adult, everyone seemed to get along with him very well. Coach, huh? Pleased to make your acquaintance. I'm Irie, coach of the Hinamizawa Fighters. He extended his hand to me. I firmly grasped it. I do not apologize. Firmly grasp it. I firmly grasped it with my own in reply. I am Maribara. Nice to meet you. God, that fucking hurt my head. Like, it is straight up fucking pounding. What I'll probably do is, like, fucking finish off this chapter or something like that, because I know we at least got to that, like, well, no, it's not halfway mark, because there's another little transition part, but whenever this chapter ends, I'll probably go ahead and end stream, but because I got a fucking major ass fucking headache right now, and it's like pounding my head. And I don't know why. It started around probably like a little bit after morning stream, and I thought it'd be okay. Like, it wasn't bad at all up until I started this, and then it just like out of nowhere just like tripled in like severity. But anyways, sorry. Little tangent. I'm Mayabata. Nice to meet you. Then the coach took his other hand and began to stroke mine softly. What smooth hands you have. What the fuck? Such a narrow grain. And you truly take good care of them. Silky smooth. What? 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 Huh? Alright, look. It's Keiichi Marabata, not fucking Pico, okay? The fuck you want?
Oh my gosh, I got you into streaming again?
Yeah, you dumbass.
I forget your streaming times.
Wow. I'll probably be done soon. I got a fucking major ass headache. So I'm gonna just finish up this chapter, okay? Cool. Sorry. Little brother interrupted again. Apparently he can't remember my fucking streaming times. But that's alright. It's whatever. Oh yeah, I was weirding out by his fucking huh? Hey, wait! I must strictly instruct our maids to take good care of their skin as well. And punish the bad ones who don't. Mates? What are you talking about? Such velvety hands. I just want to put them to work. The coach's eyes were spellbound. And as his delusions floated through his very own original magical universe, he made a supremely satisfied smile. That's kind of how I am at the moment. Okay. He's a little fucking kid, you know that? Like, you don't need to be fucking flipping out over his smooth hands like that, okay? Okay, please. Okay. Oh my god. How do I put this? Who the hell is this guy? You look so flustered. Our coach is a little, strange. But he's really funny, you know? I felt like, you couldn't measure him by saying strange or funny. I really didn't think we'd get along. Snap. The other self in my mind made a witty retort for some reason. Come on! Settle down already. You're making Keiichi-san uncomfortable. Silky smooth. The coach didn't try to take his hand off mine until Satoko hit him with a threefold wash bucket attack, causing him to faint. Good. What the fuck? Oh, is that the end? I think so. Satoko's chop course at advanced. Alrighty. We'll do that, and then we'll be done here. Get back on track with the single chapters. It was a peaceful lunch break. What? What was that? I just heard something really loud from the hallway. What was it? We rushed into the hallway, and to our surprise, Coach was there with a water bucket overturned on his head. Coach, are you okay? Fuck hiccups. Man, you sure got me. Hello, everyone. Coach greets us, cool and calm. What's going on, Coach? You don't come to school very much. Well, I do come here once a week as part of my job. It had been quiet here for a while, but I totally let my guard down. Sataka-chan's little tricks always come when you least expect them. Will you be okay with in these clothes? Oh, I'm fine. I was just thinking of taking a nice bath, so this is actually cooling me off. You sure are calm, Coach. In fact, you never get mad. It really makes you come off as an adult. She was right. If I were Coach, I would have started running around with the bucket still on my head, looking for her. His adult way of not getting mad at every little child's prank was admirable. Listen, my Bada-san. With things like this, changing our perspective just a little can make it either irritating or pleasant. It's all about how you react to it. Is he a fucking masochist too? Let's go. If there's some secret trick to staying so calm after getting hit in the head with a bucket filled with water, then I'm begging you, tell me. For example, let's say there was this old and traditional family, dating back to the Meiji era. Okay? And let's say they had many maids under their employ. Being a large house, of course, they have all kinds of maids, from the veteran ones who turned mean and don't want to give up their jobs, to the new ones who are young and full of energy. See? Can you imagine that? Yes. Yes. A space filled with the dreamy maids in pink and peach adorned with frills and headbands, the coach at their center, began to spread out before me. I'm just thinking back to the morning stream. Maddie talking about hold up. Hold up, I need to see if I can ping her. Hold up. I gotta. Hold up. Fuck, what's her Discord name again? Yes, okay, there she is. Maids are being discussed at the moment. Okay. Ah. Fuck. Okay. Wrap my hand back up and fucking plunk it. Hold up. Okay. Cover. Fucking. Alright. There we go. The newer maids with all their youthful vitality, giving everything they have to please their master. But the older maids won't allow that to happen. They find fault with everything they do, bullying them and tormenting them all day long. Look, there's still so much dust here. Oh, I'm so sorry. Do it over. Splash. A bucket falls upside down on the maid. She's soaking wet, and she wants to cry, but she puts on a brave face. Oh, oh. Maids! Oh, I don't get it, but it sounds fun. Maybe Rena should be a maid too. Ah, geez, stop. You've even infected Rena. And you, Kei-chan, don't go getting lost forever in Coach's world. If not for this coach trait, or if not for this character trait, Coach would be a good person too. One Satoko Hojo sided. I say, Satoko-san, what is this? I say, look at all this dust. I say, it's time for you to be punished. Huh? What? Nya. No! Coach plucked Satoko up and started giving her a spanking. What? Huh? I don't even need a fucking fake laugh. Satoko, you're so cute! Satoko can put up traps together with such brilliant predictions. It's so strange how she can't predict the very end, though. Is it? I think Satoko-chan wanted this to happen. She wanted it. Oh my god. Uh-huh. Huh? What? Satoko wanted this outcome? Oh, what do you mean by that? She wanted to be spanked? When she plays pranks on people like this, they always get mad and chase her around. Don't you think it's like a form of communication? It sounds like a terrible way to communicate. Don't people normally say hello to each other? Okay, Ichikun, haven't you heard of it before? People who play lots of pranks are actually lonely and want people to play or pay attention to them. Then they gave a cool smile, and, laughing abruptly, explained. That's what I mean. If Satoko-chan plays a trick on someone, she wants them to get mad or laugh and chase her. It's kind of like a kitty biting you softly. Don't you think it's cute? I guess. It's like ultra fucking tsundere mode. They will definitely be surprised right here and then jump backwards. So if I put it in this spot, it will work for certain. Satoko, regaling us with her trap philosophy, was improving the already brutal trap hell on the mountain. If then it was right, and her traps are to get people to pay attention to her, then all these traps on this mountain were basically a crystallization form of those feelings. Alone with Rika-chan setting up trap after trap after trap in the mountains, always waiting for someone to fall into them. But nobody needed to come to this mountain in the first place. Without a doubt, she and Rika-chan had spent a lot of time imagining how victims caught in their traps would react. Satoko, separated for so long from her beloved Nini, Satoshi. With her stubbornness, she never once said that she wanted him to come home. Still standing out after all this time. Huh? What you mean? But all the traps sleeping on the mountains told me that's how Satoko really felt. Song. Huh? Like, is that the full title of the song? I'm still standing after all this time? Like, song? Confused. Keiichi-san, are you listening? Oh, sorry about that. What did you say? All you have to do is pound one... What was that misread and misspeak I did? All you need to do is pound me. All you need to do is pound me. That's definitely not getting clipped. No, I'm still standing. Okay, good for you. Still standing? Okay. All you have to do is pound one nail into the tree trunk like this, and it's ready. And it's already a great trap. If you trip up right there and smack your forehead into it, it would really hurt. How, like, me get banned, or like, what? A human hammer pushing a nail into your forehead. Yeah, that sounds painful. If it was someone really, really evil, this trap could put them to death. Yes, you. Nah. I'll be fine. After I finish up this tip shit and get off because my fucking headache, then I'll be fine. Like, it's fucking pounding my fucking head. Like, it was quite strong before I started streaming, but I was like, I can power through it. But then it's like, by now, with all the laughing and shit, it's like, oh, Jesus, it's like fucking hurts. But I do look forward to seeing what sort of villain gets caught up by it. Why do you keep glancing at me like that? Are you saying you want me to fall for it? Yeah, that's basically what I did before stream. Yeah. I fell for this trap. I could get really badly hurt, you know. Maybe you shouldn't be using this trap. Is that so? Well, it is true that I can't use traps without love behind them. Then I'll just move the nail here so that if the villain really reforms their behavior, they won't get caught by it. Satoko immersed herself in adjusting the nail's position. Traps of love, huh? Maybe Coach was right. Just by reacting a little differently, everything changes. Come to think of it, maybe you can feel humor and warmth even when Satoko's traps get you. All finished! Now it's absolutely perfect where it is. What do you think, Keiichi-san? Yeah. It's perfect. I hope a villain comes along and gets caught by this trap. Oh, no, of course it would be better if that didn't happen. It looked a little painful, but I considered coming here sometime and getting caught in it. Alrighty, and with that, I am going to go take my leave and like pop some pills to get rid of this fucking headache and shit, and like hope it just fucking goes away, because like it kind of just snuck up and it's like, what the fuck. But yeah, I will always return the menu for right now. But thank you everyone for stopping by and watching. I hope you enjoyed it. It was fun. It hurt like hell. Still hurts. But you know. I hope y'all motherfuckers have a good day. Peace out. And I'm planning on sticking with this the schedule of hardcore Minecraft in the morning and then Higurashi at the night. Or like in the evening. And then if I ever feel like it, if I'm still up late at night or whatever playing Rocket League, I might stream it. But that's my general schedule in mind for now. It'll probably be a while before I can get myself to play more Clanad. I don't know. I swear, like, Sunahara just makes it a fucking pain in the ass to play. And it's just, I love it. Like, I love all the other characters so far. Like, it's really enjoyable. It's just, fucking Sunahara, man. It's just gotten to the point of, like, unreasonable hate towards him from my end. Because it's like, I just see him on the screen and I'm pissed. Or, like, I just want to, like, stop playing. But